rain lashed against the attic window, mirroring the tempest brewing inside Dr. Eleanor Vance. Huddled beneath a worn afghan, she peered through the grimy glass, her gaze fixed on the stately Victorian house across the cobbled street. Inside, the warm glow of a crackling fire flickered against the polished mahogany furniture, a stark contrast to the chill that had settled in her bones. Eleanor, a renowned psychiatrist, had retreated to this secluded corner of London after a personal tragedy, seeking solace in the quietude of her inherited townhouse. Her agoraphobia, however, kept her a prisoner within its walls, her world shrinking to the confines of her windows. Across the street, the new tenants, the charming and seemingly perfect Croft family, had moved in a month ago. There was the distinguished Mr. Croft, the elegant Mrs. Croft, and their vivacious teenage daughter, Lily. Eleanor, captivated by their idyllic facade, found herself drawn to their lives, observing their comings and goings with a morbid fascination. One stormy evening, while engrossed in her voyeuristic pastime, Eleanor witnessed a horrifying scene. Through the rain-streaked glass, she saw Mrs. Croft, her face contorted in terror, fleeing the house, pursued by a shadowy figure. A scream pierced the night, then silence. Panic clawed at Eleanor's throat. She wanted to call for help, but her fear held her captive. Days turned into weeks, and the Crofts vanished without a trace. No police reports, no whispers on the street, as if they had never existed. Consumed by guilt and a growing sense of dread, Eleanor found deeper into the mystery. She pored over old newspaper clippings, searching for any trace of the Crofts, their past, their lives. She even ventured out, her agoraphobia momentarily forgotten, to the local pub, seeking information from the barkeep, a gruff but surprisingly knowledgeable man. He spoke of the Crofts in hushed tones, hinting at a dark secret, a whispered scandal. He mentioned a missing heirloom, a valuable emerald necklace, rumored to be cursed. Eleanor, armed with this new information, returned to her vigil, her senses heightened. One night, she saw a flicker of movement in the attic window of the Croft house. A figure, shrouded in shadows, peered out at her, their eyes gleaming with an eerie light. Terror seized her. Was it a ghost? A burglar? Or something more sinister? Driven by a desperate need for answers, Eleanor decided to confront her fears. She would enter the Croft house, unravel the mystery, and finally find peace. Disguised as a social worker, she gained entry, her heart pounding like a drum. The house was eerily silent, dust motes dancing in the slivers of moonlight. As she explored, she discovered hidden compartments, cryptic symbols etched into the walls, and a chilling presence that seemed to watch her every move. In the attic, she found the source of the eerie light, a hidden room, its walls lined with shelves overflowing with occult books and strange artifacts. And there, amidst the clutter, lay the emerald necklace, its emerald eyes gleaming malevolently. A chilling realization dawned on her. The Crofts were not a normal family. They were cultists, practitioners of dark magic. Mrs. Croft, it seemed, had stumbled upon their secrets, her screams a desperate plea for help. As Eleanor fled the house, she knew she could never escape the knowledge she had gained. The woman in the garret, once a mere observer, had become entangled in a dangerous web of secrets, a web that threatened to consume her. The rain continued to lash against the window, but Eleanor no longer felt the cold. A different kind of chill, a chilling awareness of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of normalcy, had settled deep within her soul. Note: this story draws inspiration from The Woman in the Window in its themes of voyeurism, unreliable narration. Eleanor's agoraphobia could potentially distort her perceptions, and the unsettling nature of a seemingly perfect family. The ending hints at a supernatural element, adding a layer of gothic suspense.